Hello, good morning, viewers. In this session, we shall understand requirements engineering and requirements engineering process. So, I'm I. Bilal from L.N. Mishra College of Business Management, Muzaffarpur. Requirements engineering is the process of defining, documenting, and maintaining the requirements. It is a process of gathering, which is also known as fact finding technique, and defining service provided by the system. It is a systematic use of proven principles, techniques, languages, and tools for the cost effective analysis, documentation, and ongoing evaluation of user needs and the specification of the external behavior of a system to satisfy the user needs. In another way, it is a branch of software engineering focusing on real world goals, functions, constraints, limitations, and the effects of implementing and using software system. Hence, requirements engineering deals with defining and describing the behavior of the software. Defining and describing the behavior of the software, its different states, different controls, and evolution over time with the changes in the environment, with the changes in the needs, technology. It involves an active role from the customer in a way that he or she attempts to reformulate a sometimes nebulous system level description of data, functions, and behavior into concrete details. Software requirements engineering anchors the software development and engineering with a logical and manageable metric or benchmark standard for evaluating the success of a project. It provides a base for testing the software developed over time for its knack of meeting various human and technological expectations. It is front-end activity of system development life cycle. The developer acts as a consultant, problem solver, and negotiator. The developers means the persons who develop the software must act as a consultant, problem solver, and negotiator. Requirements engineering process consists of following main activities. What are these? Requirements elicitation, requirements specification, modeling, verification and validation, documentation, and requirements management. So what is requirements elicitation, which is also known as requirements gathering or fact finding? Requirements elicitation is nothing but gathering the requirements from the user or gathering the facts of the system from the system or the user. It is related to the various ways used to gain knowledge about the project domain and requirements. The various sources of domain knowledge include general area where the system is to be applied. हम कौन से इंफॉर्मेशन को कलेक्ट करके नॉलेज गेन करना चाहते हैं सिस्टम के बारे में, कौन सा इंफॉर्मेशन हमको चाहिए? तो जनरल एरिया वेयर द सिस्टम इज टू बी अप्लाइड, जहां हमको नए सिस्टम को अप्लाई करना उनके बारे में हमको जान लेना है. डिटेल्स ऑफ स्पेसिफिक कस्टमर एंड प्रॉब्लम, किस तरह के कस्टमर हमारे हैं, अलग अलग टाइप के कस्टमर होंगे, उनके बारे में जानकारी और उनसे रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम्स को जानना. बिजनेस मैनुअल्स, procedure book of the organization of the system that we have to go through. The existing software of same type, if there is any existing software system, then the software engineers have to know about those software, the problems with the current software, existing software, the problem areas that the current existing software is not addressing, is not resolving. Then standards and other stakeholders of the project, interaction of system with external environment, detailed investigation of the user needs, constraints for system development. The techniques used for requirements elicitation includes interviews, brainstorming, meetings, task analysis, Delphi techniques, prototyping, questionnaire, on-site observation, etc. Meeting is technically known as FAST. FAST. FAST means Facilitated Application Specification Technique. Elicitation does not produce formal models of the requirements understood. Instead, it widens the domain knowledge of the analyst and thus helps in providing input to the next stage. Now, requirements specification is used to produce formal software requirements models. All the requirements, including the functional as well as the non-functional requirements, and the constraints that are specified by these models in totality. During a specification, more knowledge about the problem may be required, which can again trigger the elicitation process. Requirements modeling. It is a generic process model of elicitation and analysis is used for software development. Modeling is based on local factors such as expertise of the staff, the type of system being developed, what is the expertise of the staff, how much experience the staff are, what is the intelligence level of the staff, and the type of software that we are going to develop, means whether the system is complex or a simple or very crucial. Requirements gathered are modeled for better clarity and understandability. The models used at this stage include entity relationship diagrams, data flow diagrams, functional decomposition diagrams, state transition diagrams, collaboration diagrams, use cases, scenarios, data dictionaries. Okay. Requirements verification and validation. Verification refers to the set of tasks that ensures that the software correctly implements a specific condition. Validation refers to a different set of tasks that ensures that the software that has been built is traceable to customer requirements. If requirements are not validated, errors in the requirement definitions would propagate to the successive stages, resulting in a lot of modification and rework. मतलब कि requirements को अगर हम validate नहीं करते हैं, वैलिडेट करने का मतलब क्या हुआ, वेरिफिकेशन की हम चेक करेंगे कि यूज़र ने क्या किया। वैलिडेट करने का मतलब ये हुआ कि हम इनको यूज़र से कंफर्मेशन ले लेंगे कि व्हाट वी हैव थॉट, हमने जो सोचा, हमने जो ये लिख के दिया है, वेदर इट इज़ करेक्ट और नॉट। तो जब इसको यूज़र देखेगा, कस्टमर देखेगा, स्टेक होल्डर देखेगा, तो उसको समझ में आएगा कि ये सही है या गलत है। अगर गलत हमने एज एन इंजीनियर लिखा है तो उसको बताएगा कि ये गलत है, ये सही है। So validation is very important, and if it is not done, in that case what would happen? It would propagate to the next phases of the software development, to the design, to the coding, and so on. And at the time of delivery, at the time of implementation, the users would be informing, would be reporting that these are erroneous. In that case, we would have to rework, would be requiring lot of effort and money, time. The main steps for this process include: the requirements should be consistent with all other requirements, that is, no two requirements should conflict with each other. The requirements should be complete in every sense. The requirements should be practically achievable. Reviews, body checks, making test cases, etc. are some of the methods used for this. Requirements documentation. Whatever we have gathered, whatever requirements we have validated must be documented. It is very essential, mandatory, indispensable. इसको हमको करना होता है। रिक्वायरमेंट्स जो हमने गैदर किया, उसको वैलिडेट किया, जो कुछ भी हुआ उसको डॉक्यूमेंट करना निहायत ही ज़रूरी काम होता है। It is a way to represent requirements in a consistent format. It also forms a legal basis. अगर किसी तरह का कोई कन्फ्लिक्ट हुआ, इन दैट केस ये जो डॉक्यूमेंटेशन है रिक्वायरमेंट्स का, दैट फॉर्म्स अ बेसिस ऑफ लीगल नोटिसेस, लीगल एक्ट्स, लीगल वॉज. It is also called system requirements specification. Requirements management. Requirement management is the process of analyzing, documenting, tracking, prioritizing, and agreeing on the requirement and controlling the communication to relevant stakeholders. This stage takes care of the changing nature of the requirements. It should be ensured that the SRS is as modifiable as possible so as to incorporate changes in requirements specified by the end users at later stages too. Being able to modify the software as per requirements in a systematic and controlled manner is an extremely important part of the requirements engineering process. So, with this, we complete the requirements software requirements engineering. Thank you for the day.